Hello, yo, what's going on, guys and girls? It's your boy Cam Legend, and in this video I'm going to be speaking about the alchemical element of water. Now, water is a feminine element, and out of the 4 alchemical elements, this is the most sensitive element. And if we look at the symbol representing water, it is a triangle going downwards. So we know this is the polar opposite to fire, which is an upwards triangle. And we are made up of 70 to 80% water. And like I've said before in previous videos, due to the dehydrated society, it's more around 60% for the collective consciousness. And this element of water can be seen as what holds us down, esoterically. So fire is a force, and it takes a lot of energy to manifest with the element of fire. However, the element of water is a stronger force. It's a current. It continually flows, and the water is below. This is why the symbol is downwards. This is why the triangle is downwards, because it's the below. Water is naturally formless, and gravity naturally pulls us down. Water is an infinite source of energy. Water finds form in any space that it's in. And if we look at the ocean, it's deep. You could literally dive deep, many feet below, and this is symbolic for the infinite source of water. And this is also synonymous with our minds. We have the conscious mind, which is above sea level. We have the subconscious mind, which is just below the sea level. Then we also have the unconscious mind, which is at the bottom of the sea. And the element of water rules the subconscious mind, psychic abilities, purification, banishing thought forms, healing, loving, soothing, flowing, self-reflection. So this is an inwards energy. It's a receptive energy. And I refer back to our bodies being made up of water, meaning that we are quite feminine in our natures anyway. As much as we have the polarity of masculinity, we are still predominantly feminine beings. This is synonymous with Mother Earth, because as beings, we are emotional. And emotion has many energy signatures. We could be happy, we could be sad, we can be joyous, we could be depressed, we could be jealous, we can have envy, we can be calm, we could be irritated, and so on and so forth. So our emotions can fluctuate throughout the day, and to master the element of water comes with introspection. So we're talking about the elements of water being the most feminine, but it's the hardest to contain. So what is more stronger, masculinity or femininity? I'll let you decide. Let me know in the comments. Because this element of water is chaotic if it's not contained. And we can just know this by simple layman knowledge of knowing that if we put water in a cup, it now shapes and forms to the shape of the cup. And if we spill that cup, if we spill water from that cup onto the floor, this water will go everywhere. And this can just be a small average cup, but it will create a mess. So our energies need to be contained. And this is a never-ending, lifelong journey of observation of self. And There's many proverbs out there. Feng Shui and Eastern philosophies, they speak about water, that you need to be like water. You need to observe. You need to be able to shapeshift and manipulate and being in flow, observing yourself. And like I said, it comes with inner work, inner engineering. To be in flow means to allow. A lot of people cannot allow because the ego has to feel it's in control. So out of these elements that we've mentioned on this series, it's clear to see this is the hardest element to control. So the best thing to do is to allow, purify yourself, banish thought forms that are creating chaos and havoc on your mind, be at peace with yourself, and live a life of introspection. If you don't achieve to master the element of water, it can be harder to work with the other elements. Because no matter how much you ground, if you're still emotional in your state of consciousness, you'll be constantly swayed by your subconscious mind and habits and patterns and be subjected to external factors that don't have your benefit in the long run. So how can we connect with the energies of water? Firstly, drink some water. Like I said, most people ain't getting enough water in. You don't have to physically always drink water. You can eat vegetables and fruits that naturally have minerals and vitamins within the water. Also diluted juice. But as a grown person, you should be, I'm not speaking to any kids here, really. You should be able to drink water without it having to be sweetened. Showers, taking a bath. But when you're doing these acts, subconsciously feel as if you're letting go and you're allowing in the shower. Everything we do in this life is a ritual. So when you're having a shower, think about all your pain, all your emotions of anxiety, stress. See that physically go down the drain as you're having a shower. Go to places like lakes, springs, streams, rivers, beaches, oceans, wells. Go for a swim if you don't have anything local to you, which is from nature. Water is everywhere. It's an abundant source of energy. Connect with the element of water. If you're familiar with the secrets of water, they spoke a few words into the element of water and it changed form to symmetrical sacred formations showing harmony. And then they said some undesirable things to the element of water and the water shaped some ugly formations. So we already know when we speak, we create, right? So imagine what we're doing to ourselves internally when we're speaking negativity into our lives. This is how illnesses, diseases, which puts your body into dis-ease, starts to create and formate. Also, being indifferent, indecisive, erratic, depression-prone, these are all weaknesses of the element of water. Because in order to polarize this energy, you need to be trusting, you need to be peaceful, you need to be able to heal. So how can we do this subconsciously? Direct west. The element of water is blue, and the element of water rules our sacral chakra, aka our belly, which is moving accordingly to the moon cycles. And our belly is also known as Virgin Mary, aka Bethlehem, aka the house of bread, meaning that we are what we eat. And if we don't do practices like fasting, water fasting, it's hard to get real intuition of self because we're not allowing the stomach to breathe. We won't be able to trust our gut. So it's always good to go on a fast every now and then if this isn't a practice you do daily. Your gut is ruled by the moon. The moon in alchemy is also known as silver. We create mirrors by the element of silver, and this is symbolic for reflection. And if you mirror gaze, or if you look in the mirror and say affirmations, you will see that you will become the person you want to be. But some people are not ready for this practice yet. So in that case, you should start off slow. Maybe reflect inwards, then project outwards. Because everything should be internal first, then external. Not external, then internal. Or not external and no internal. Because if you always externalize things, you never get to the root problem of these energies. The star signs that are ruled by water are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And there's a mysterious element to the water signs. I'm a Pisces, I'm a mystic, I do a lot of psychic work. And if you're a Scorpio, you like to do detective work, which is rarely about the unconscious mind. And we have the word October, which is where Scorpio lies. And you see the word oct, which means 8. Octopus have one of the most highest and deepest consciousness in this physical realm. You see the word emotional attached with the elements of water. Cancers are usually emotional. They are ruled by the moon, and Cancers are usually very psychic, but very sensitive. And they're great healers and usually work in fields to do with energy work. So water is a subtle element, but also has immense power. Many water spirits, spoken in Greek mythology and other mythologies, they speak about this water being a force. And there's people that work with water spirits, and they always speak about the element of water being hard to contain and how these water spirits can be jealous. So this is the correspondence to this element of water that's spoken about in stories and spoken about people that practice working with these energies. So let me read you something from Lao Tzu. Nothing in the world is more flexible and yielding than water. Yet when it attacks the firm and the strong, none can withstand it, because they have no way to change it. So the flexible overcome the adamant, the yielding overcome the forceful. Everyone knows this, but no one can do it. So we have the waves, which always flows into the shore. And these waves can literally move you, your whole body. So this is potentiality of yourself. You have the ability to be a force if you master your emotions, if you master yourself and master these other elements that can also help you get to your higher self. By mastering your emotions, you now can transmute that into fire. By mastering your emotions, you can communicate what you want in life. By mastering your emotions, you're able to ground your thoughts of true desires and not manifest undesirable situations due to lack of communication or communicating things in the heat of the moment, which is the element of fire, because you didn't master your emotions, which is the element of water. So sometimes you need to reverse engineer why you do certain things, why you say certain things. Subconscious reprogramming. Just a quick plug there. Get to the root core of your mind state. Purify your mind. Then we can talk about psychic powers and things of this nature. If you don't strive to master your sacral chakra, it's hard to do psychic work. Yes, psychic abilities is ruled by the pineal gland. But if you drink fluoridated water, it calcifies your pineal gland. If you constantly eat unhealthy foods, or you never give your stomach a break, you'll never know when you're getting psychically attacked. You would never know when an angel's trying to speak with you. The information being relayed through the moon to your brain, to your pineal, is also being cluttered with other data from this 3D reality. You are what you eat. The more purified the meals you eat, the better your spiritual downloads will be, because these fruits and vegetables receive light codes, aka biophotons. This is why they're colors of the rainbow, and every color that is associated with these fruits are symbolic for the energies that it's associated with, i.e. your chakras. Foods like dates, which are brown, are earthy foods. So that's an earth element. Grains, earth element. Apples, the red ones, root chakra. Bananas, that's the solar plexus. Vegetables, that's your heart chakra. So every time you look at fruit, subconsciously think about what chakra is this associated with. So stay calm, objective. If you're creative, do something artistic. Transmute your emotions into something creative like music, drawing, painting, creating a new idea. Transmute pain into passion. Signs that you're unbalanced in the element of water would be having kidney issues, and that may require you being on a grape diet fast to clear out, because it rules the kidney and bladder. Epsom salt baths is a good way to reset. Working with the day Monday, which is Moon Day, is another great day, which I've already spoken about in previous videos. Having natural accessories such as pearls, seashells, blue gemstones can also help you tap into these energies. And there's crystals also, such as lapis lazuli, amethyst, sodalite, moonstone, aquamarine, blue lace, agate. So yeah, try be in sync with the moon. The deities associated with the element of water is Isis, Aphrodite, Tiamat, and also Greek gods like Neptune, Poseidon, Osiris, which is Pluto, and Neptune, which is a planet ruled by Pisces. So yeah, if you like this video, you know what to do. Check my services down below. Peace.